Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a simple makeup look, just mainly using SPF products. And I know that the title of the video is for mainly people over the age of 40, but in reality, you know, you really shouldn't forego SPF in your daily makeup or skincare routine. It's really important to have the SPF sun protection factor, and I think that we all can really just benefit from looking after our skin. Now, in terms of sun protection factor, I wouldn't go less than 15, and you can go pretty much 15, 30, 45, 50 plus, you name it, all the way up to I think like 80 or 90 in terms of sun protection factor these days. And you know, a lot of people forego putting on sunscreen when it's an overcast day. People seem to think that you only need to wear SPF when it's hot out and the sun's beaming out. But you know, UVA rays are out pretty much. You know, the ones that cause premature aging the most is the UVA rays. So it really is crucial to have a sunscreen on all year round, especially on those days where it's quite overcast. Now, a lot of people are sensitive to wearing SPF products, and I get it because, you know, sometimes that greasy feeling, people feel like it's clogging up their pores. If you've got acne prone skin, things like that can actually contribute to making your acne or blemishes worse. But I really believe that if you prep the skin right, whether that be a moisturizer that's suited to your skin type or not, that will really help to stop any flare-ups from happening with your current acne if you have it. You know, there's all types of sunscreens that are out there. There's mineral, there's chemical. I'm not going to get into the science behind which sunscreens are best, because a lot of people will debate, and what is right for you is not right for others, and vice versa. So if you like a chemical sunscreen, fine. If you like a more of a mineral sunscreen, that's also fine as well. I just think a broad spectrum sunscreen, one that covers both UVA and UVB rays, is the way to go. So on that note, let's get into doing our face for the day. It is morning here in Sydney at the moment, and I'm going to be starting off the day today with the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. Now, this is really, really good for people who have recently started to get a breakout. Its main ingredient is hypochlorous acid, and one thing about hypochlorous acid is it's really good for helping kill bacteria on the skin. Now, a lot of people with dry eyes and people that wear contact lenses, and also people that wear a lot of eye makeup, if not cleansed properly, can really cause your tear ducts to block. And that can cause dry eye and other eye infections if you're not really cleansing properly to take or remove makeup off around the eyes, especially around the eyelashes. So in terms of using a single eye product around the eyes, you can simply spray this all over the face, and it helps to calm blemishes and really just make sensitive skin more. I'll just read it to you. And I actually picked this up off Amazon a couple of weeks ago because I don't know how I stumbled across it. I was just like, I wasn't even looking for it, to be honest. I do have a single hypochloric acid that I do use on my eyes because I do suffer from dry eyes, and I like to really make sure that my eyes are cleansed after removing makeup. But that's a different product, which I can also link below. But this is the happy solution for angry skin. Okay, soothe, purify, and renew. SOS helps seriously soothe stressed out skin. Our hero ingredient, hypochlorous acid, maximizes your good skin days by reducing the appearance of redness, plus supporting the skin's renewal process for all skin types, especially sensitive skin havers. It's vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, and oil-free. File under a skincare life raft in the middle of an angry skin episode. Use AM, PM in place of toner as needed throughout the day. And it has a pH of 4.5, dermatologist approved. Earth sensitive. Okay, so you get, with this one, you get 120 mils, which is 4 US fluid ounces. All right, so I'm going to start off with spraying the face with a bit of hypochlorous acid. And let that dry down. And with this type of product, I think it's such a lovely product to put on before moisturizer, and it also just gives a boost of hydration. Now the only thing with this product is it kind of smells like bleachy chlorine smell, which doesn't last throughout the day, but just at first, when you first smell it, it gives you that chlorine pool vibes, which is fine. It's fine. Now that that's all dried down, you know guys, my favorite sunscreen in the whole world, although this is a variation of it, it's the Ultra MD UV Daily Broad Spectrum SPF 40 face sunscreen. This one here. So just going to be putting exactly 1 pump of that over my face. Now this one is not the UV clear, because I thought I'd try something different. You know, I was always getting the UV clear one, which I absolutely loved, but I thought this was on Amazon. I read the reviews on it and I thought let's just give it a whirl. And I have been using it and it doesn't really leave a white cast at all, even though it's not the UV clear one. Going all the way under the eyes as well. You definitely can put this over your ears and also over the eyelids. But the thing is, I've found that any kind of SPF product, whether or not they say it stings your eyes or not, I don't put it right up there, because if I've been sweating and I've gone for a walk and I'm just having a hot flush or who knows, whatever it might be, yeah, forget it. It's gonna sting. It's gonna sting my eyes. And you know what? I think that might be the fact that sweat actually stings your eyes. Sometimes I don't even think it's the actual sunscreen. Sometimes I think the actual sweat burns your eyes because it's kind of salty. I know that I've actually done workouts without wearing absolutely anything on my face except for last night's skincare. And if I sweat and sweat gets into my eyeballs, it stings like a... yeah, it really does. And I did take that all the way down the neck. You can actually use this as a moisturizer as well. You don't have to go in with a separate moisturizer if you don't want to. This is moisturizing enough, so that's all I'm going to be doing today. Next, I'm going to be going in with my base product, and the one that I'm going to be using today is the Mecca Max Off Duty BB Cream with SPF 15. So we've already got the sunscreen on our face, which is SPF 40. You don't actually have to go in with a BB cream foundation that has SPF if you've already applied this SPF product. But because this is just going to be a more of a SPF makeup day, this is what I'm going to be using, and it's a great product. It's sheer to medium coverage. You can build it up to be more of a medium coverage, but the way I use it is just like lightly. I will also be using a SPF concealer under the eyes, but we're going to go in with this product first. This one here is in the shade 255. Beautiful, gorgeous product. So just going to be putting that on all over the face, and I'm going to be using my beautiful little paddle brush by Colourpop to apply this, but any paddle brush or any makeup brush or even just your fingers will do just perfectly. Just a little bit on the back of my hand, probably about literally that much. I'm picking that all up and just dabbing that all over the face. Actually might need a little bit more, just about that much, and just basically blend that into the skin. I'm just looking down into a mirror. I've been really into using paddle brushes as of late. I don't know why. I go through phases. Sometimes I'm into using like a fluffy makeup brush, foundation brush, you name it, beauty blender, fingers, but lately it's been a paddle brush. And I've also been doing concealer with the paddle brush as well. Now at this point you can feel free to go ahead and powder your face with a setting powder, which I'm actually going to be doing, but not before I put on my SPF 25 stick concealer by Clos de Peau. Really don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, Clos de Peau Butte. It's just a stick concealer and it comes in a little tube like this, and I've had this for almost a year and a half, 2 years now. So just going to be taking a little bit of that and putting it on the back of my hand like this. You can apply it directly with your fingers, but I'm going in with my paddle brush that I just used, picking it up and dabbing that right directly under the eyes to conceal. This is like a creamy matte formula. It doesn't crease under the eyes, honestly, just gives you that beautiful satin matte finish. With the remaining concealer that's on the back of the hands, pick it up and put it over the eyes as a nice base for eyeshadow. That's if you want to wear eyeshadow. And today I'm just going to be keeping it really simple, just mascara, maybe a little bit of liner and a little bit of sparkly eyeshadow. Now today I want to use a product which I picked up a while ago but never really used it. Make sure to put the cap back on so it doesn't dry out. Okay, now as I said, I am going to be powdering with a little bit of powder foundation over the top, really light dusting. I'm using the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder, and this was actually gifted to me, so I'm just going to be going in with a really light dusting just to set that powder a little bit. And what I love about this powder as well is you can use it just on its own as a total foundation, or you can use it as a setting powder. Just a bit over the eyes. And this is in the shade Natural N2. Sorry for the glare there. Probably not a good idea to do that. Now my face feels beautiful and smooth. It doesn't feel tacky. It feels hydrated but smooth, like a beautiful canvas to then go ahead with bronzer, contour, blush, you name it, whatever you want. For eyes today, I'm just going to be using, this is the dupe, a $10 dupe, Australian dollar, $10 Australian dollar dupe for the really expensive, I think $36 single pan shadow of the Space Cowboy by Urban Decay. Now I actually don't have the Space Cowboy Urban Decay one. I do have the other one, which is the Wild Dipper, and in my opinion, I had a chance to get Space Cowboy at the time, but in all honesty, this one was the one that was calling out my name to get, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'll just give you guys a swatch of that one. It's called Wild Dipper. Sorry, is it? Yeah, Wild Dipper, that's the one. I'll just put it here. Now, is that not a beautiful, gorgeous, shimmery shade? I will swatch Y2K. This is in the shade Y2K by Mecca Max. And apparently, like they said, this is the dupe for the Space Cowboy. However, in my opinion, they're very similar. So this is against Wild Dipper, which probably can't see that anymore because of the sun. Beautiful, right? Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be putting that all over the eyes, and I'm just going to be using my finger, my pinky finger, now that I've already dipped my finger into it. Why not? Just putting that all over the eyelid and just going up to where the crease is. Guys, I just had to change my battery real quickly, so going ahead and just putting a tiny bit more of that shadow on the eyes, and that's pretty much it. That is it for the day. And now I'm going to be going in. I mean, you can, if you want to have a little bit of depth on the outer corner of the eye, by all means, yes, you can do it, but I'm keeping it so simple today, just going in with brow product. I'm using the Milk Makeup Cush Fiber Brow Gel. Just brushing that through the eyebrows. I'm going to be skipping bronzer today. I'm not even going to be putting on any contour. I'm just using the Pinkgasm, what's this one? The Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pinkgasm by Charlotte Tilbury, just for a bit of pop of colour on the cheeks. And I'm talking literally 2 dots because it's just a potent product, right? I'm going in with a brush to blend that out. A little bit down the centre of the nose. And I'm keeping the placement high on the top of the cheekbones. I find that for me, in terms of having a really round face, is having the blush sit higher up on the cheekbones. I find that it kind of slims the face more. I don't know, maybe that's crap, but I feel like that's what it does. I think I could use a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. This is the shade, guys, my apologies. Let's just put it there. It's a peachy pink coral shade, which is absolutely stunning. And you know, with this, I like to bring it up high under the eyes. It really gives you that flushed, beautiful, just sort of been walking out all day look. Walking all day in the rainforest, along the beach, around the block, wherever you want. Just gives a beautiful, healthy flush. We forgot the mascara. We're going to put some mascara on. I'm using my Rimmel Thrill Seeker in Pitch Black. I'm just going to be coating the top and bottom lashes with some mascara, and then I'll be right back. Okay, mascara, top and bottom lashes all done. So now you can go in with any lipstick, any lip balm, any lip gloss that you so desire. I'm going to be using a lip pencil, which is the Essence Draw the Line lip pencil. Now this is in the shade Undress My Lips. So just going to be lining the lips, and then going to be finishing it off with the Mecca Cosmetica, the Lip Deluscious SPF 25 lip balm. And I am going to fill the lips in with this. And guys, I did have a little bit of Vaseline on my lips because they were ultra dry. So I know usually when I film on camera, I keep my lips quite bare with nothing on them, but I've just got a very light coating of Vaseline all over my lips, so that's why they're a little bit glossy. Now, SPF 25, Mecca Cosmetica, Lip Deluscious, Lip Balm. I don't know if this actually does have a shade. Peach Shimmer. This is what it looks like. I'll just take it out and scoop some for you so you can see what that looks like on the back of the hand there. And I love this formula because it's a lip balm, it's not a lip gloss, and you know how much I really don't like lip gloss, so that's also an excellent thing. Scooping a little bit of that. And guys, that is pretty much the completed look. Nice glowy skin, but not tacky. Full lips. A bit of a glossy lid. Yeah. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider sharing it with someone who you think might benefit from this video. But really guys, sun protection is so important. I hope you introduce it and continue to use it in your day-to-day life, even if you don't go outside. It's just, you know, sun protection has been known to keep the skin supple and young, and starting at a very young early age, it's so important to be consistent and diligent with SPF protection. The science behind SPF is really important. It does contribute to really lessening lines and wrinkles. If used every day, it really can help to stop you from getting more wrinkles and lines, and you know. But in terms of brown spots and all that sort of stuff, as we age and as we have been exposed to the sun since a very young, early age, you know, I myself was a sun warrior. Pretty much go out with baby oil, bake in the sun, you know, you name it, just get tanned and fried, and it was never good. It's never a good thing. But I remember those days, you know, it was glorious. And it was just, the hotter you got, the better it was, the more you felt like you were just doing yourself a favor. And yeah, you know, the results of getting a tan are beautiful, but you can do it so safely now. And with all the self-tanning products that are out there, there's no excuse to burn yourself in the sun anymore. So guys, on that note, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye for now.